Marginalize me till I'm out of my moment. Halfway. You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway. I've been doing this more than you. You ain't got. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't been doing the education. You ain't been doing the education. You don't have the answers though, because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and
it ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. It ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know. It ain't no Ralph though. It ain't Ralph. It ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. Now who's gonna be the Medici family and stand up and let me create more? Or do you wanna marginalize me till I'm out of my moment? Halfway. You ain't got that. ain't got the answer, Sway. I've been doing this more than you. You ain't got. You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers. You ain't been doing the education. You ain't been doing the education. You don't have the answers though, because you trying to give me advice about something. You ain't got the answer. You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and doing.
And it ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. And it ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know. And it ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. It ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. And it ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. And it ain't no Ralph. It ain't Ralph. What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know. My favorite line, that's in Infinite. I might have to put that shit on my tombstone. What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know. What's the name of your token? We don't know. What's the name of your consensus? We don't know. What's up, YouTube? What's up, cyberspace? How's it going, internet land? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace to DJ / producer, coming back again with another video. Long ass intro. I just had to play that song twice. But yeah, I'm gonna be releasing that song as an NFT in this coming week, or not week, this weekend. So I'm gonna release some music, man. I haven't released music in a long time. Yeah, actually, if you visit my OpenSea, ooh, we got the wrong screen. Here, let's fix this. I gotta be here to fix it. But yeah, yo, there we go. Nice. Go to OpenSea. But yeah, if you go to my OpenSea, you just go to OpenSea, search cryptobruh.eth in the search bar. OpenSea is whack. We don't really fuck with it, but we fuck with it when we're selling art. But practices, they are not first principles. So it's a big fuck OpenSea. But if you go and search cryptobruh.eth, not .zen, you'll see my account pop up. And then here you can go to create it, and then you can see some of the NFTs I've created in the past. So there's this one. I think this one's almost bidded out. Yeah, it's got 5 owners. Or it's not almost bidded out, but this is all of the music that I release. It's gonna be limited. It's not like everybody's just gonna be able to own it. So there's only 22 of these. There'll be 22 of the beat that I just played. It's called It Ain't Ralph though. I don't know, I'm just making up a fucking name for it right now. But yeah, man, gonna release that NFT this weekend. Be on the lookout if you're trying to get some music. You'll be able to get the real link to download it and all that good jazz. And maybe I'll upload it to Spotify to make it even easier for people to have it, since some people don't know how to own files. You feel me? You feel me? But what's up, y'all? Today is fucking Friday. We made it. It's October 27th. Some say don't shill the memberships, bro. Education isn't where it's at. So yeah, I'm a shiller though. So here's some art. I think I have a photo too. Maybe it's not for sale though. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, never mind. It's just my Zen Night. I uploaded my Zen Night to my OpenSea for the flex. Big ass file though. This shit ain't loaded. OpenSea's like, we need that IPO money. I'm sorry, we can only function so much. This is a cool photo. A little gold cap, trippy mane. But yeah, man. Thanks for pulling up. Thanks for being here. Today again, this is Friday, so things are playing out how they should be playing out. What up, Mick? What up, Shaka? What up, Jake? What up, Tree City West? Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Yeah, things are playing out as they should. Just like the title says here, things are going green for many days. Pullbacks probably needed. Now, what's fun is that you can finally, you know, if you've been waiting to get in, this is when you're supposed to want to get in, you know, when everybody's like, oh, it's time to get out. But again, what's crazy is that we didn't push to the levels that I wanted to see. We did some fun stuff and we're retracing now. So that was P.o.P. P.o.P.'s getting beat up right now. I'm holding though. Why the hell would I sell any Zen right now in this little micro moment of time, right? Like the design of Zen is better than the United States inflation. So something's going to win. And I don't think I'm not trying to put bids on dollars, bro. I'm bidding on crypto. That's it. So this little micro pullback, it's expected after what we had days of Zen going up. 14th till the 23rd. So you had 10 days of just turn up. So congratulations. That's why when we were up here in the top area, I was proudly telling people, remember to take some profits. Like, remember to bid on higher highs, but remember to take some fucking profits. So this is cool to see this little level being built here. This shows you that there's a lot of selling pressure here. And this is to be expected, right? We broke above a critical level here. That was the last time that we pretty much had any kind of price action. I mean, there's another one lower here, but this area just, it had the top price action and the bottom price action right here. So similar idea here, but you see how this is it's flat. It's not necessarily like that. So critical area broke above it, and now we're sitting above this 72. And like I was saying, the 72 acts as like a magnet. So either we're gonna get above it, or we're gonna pull back to it, and you see we just sitting right above it. So it's just like reflecting the price. If this breaks through, you can pretty much say that this is a wrap and we're headed back down. So I'm kind of watching this going into today. If Zen does break below 651, I would say, yeah, this rally is pretty much over. And that was fun. And I wish it would have went to the 600 percenter. That would have been epic. Or at least got up to 5 zeros and a 14. But this is a lot of significant resistance. People are selling. They don't want to miss. And I guess you can also use some of the smaller chains as like a reference to like, they don't want to miss, right? And when I'm saying that, I'm simply just putting into perspective that people are dumping, bro. They're dumpers. They are not holding your bag. Psych. What's that meme with the dude pointing? And he goes, you thought they had your bag. Psych. But yeah, so I'm still gonna hold my P's in, because as a community of Zen, every chain matters, and all will be well in the future. In the macro or in the micro view, things look kind of horrible because that's an intense sell-off. So it's like, yeah, you probably did want to sell your P's in up here. But we'll see how low it can go. Again, the best thing going for the Zen world is the physical crypto market, which we're going to just label physical crypto as like Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's also labeled as mainstream, but people really can obtain that. They can really get their hands on some Bitcoins right now. That's not hard to get. It's way harder to get. What's really hard to get right now? If you go to Trader Joe's, and it's gotten better. But there was one point you could not get hash browns at Trader Joe's. I'm pretty sure that shit was everywhere around the nation. Yeah, it's literally easier to get ETH than some of your favorite products sometimes, because Ethereum is just always there, and there's portals, as we said yesterday during the stream. There's just portals to get ETH. And I met up with a crypto friend yesterday, and he showed me like 2 more portals to make it even easier to be a crypto user in the reality. So I'm really starting to feel a solid settlement that it's not about the whatever everyone is talking about. We're like back on the mission, just waiting for the reality to catch up, because the retail, the normal people, they want to use cryptocurrencies. So they're more than likely on their way here. So this, man, I opened up that tab before I was moving to the next one. Oh, I remember now. XENturbo. So XENturbo is like, you would almost think it. I almost believed everyone thinking that XENturbo was broken, but maybe we just aren't as active as Xenians, and it looks broken because no one's doing anything. I'm like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. It sounds a little bit more rational. So what we can see here, though, looking at XENturbo, Zen is still healthy, even though it's having a pullback. You can go again after being green for 10 days. You know, it should see a pullback. That's healthy. Now, how intense the pullback is a different level. See, what we have going on Pulse Chain is a different level of pullback. Like, yeah, you probably should have took profits because the whole community is dumping. But on ETH Zen, it's subjectable to say that it's the community. We'll see if the traders are deleting their position 10 days into the rally. We'll see if they're gonna, cancel all 10 days of getting to this area. That also just doesn't really sound rational. It's possible, but it just doesn't sound rational. So I'm still, it's impossible to TA fucking Zen. It has its own feeling, but you could at least be on both sides of the spectrum to understand like the positives and the negatives. So like the positive here, again, is that traders have entered the market. I'm not scared of traders. I invite them into Zen because they're going to bring in the capital to push the price up. I'm not going to do that. I'm a fucking miner. I'm just going to mine Zen and wait for capital to show up. So yes, I'm encouraging traders to show up and use Zen as a leverage tool to make a bag. Fuck it. I'm minting this stuff, so I will help support your supply and demand, right? So it took them 10 days to get this price up here. And if it's going to be wiped away by the traders, right, the people who accumulated the Zen to get it here, then essentially, yeah, it's going to just keep, then we're back on the table 99% or something, because it'll be the miners on top of the traders. But if we're bullish on Bitcoin, as everyone seems to be, then we should be able to be bullish on Zen because it's attached to the main. And again, all like when you go to the XENturbo and you're looking at the dashboard, all is still well. 114,000 spot holders, 3.8 million in 24-hour volume. So there's definitely, majority of it is in centralized exchanges, but you really just can't dictate that anymore in this future. But there still is a 634 in the DEX. That's pretty massive. Saying we're in a bear market where a lot of people don't have crypto, like they have lost all the crypto. They ain't buying that shit. Because if it's the craziest thing, like me being in crypto and like making moves every single day and continuously taking real world and bringing it into the digital space, turning fiat into crypto. I know these mannerisms, man, and people do not do this shit. That's why, again, I'm like, we're not there yet. We're not there yet where somebody's going to say, I have $10 in IRL. I'm going to bring it over into Ethereum and I'm going to play Zen game. I'm going to put a $10 bet on Zen game today. You get me? So we're not there yet. That's still like 27, 28, where it's normal normal people. Lottery is on the blockchain. 2028. Think about that shit. Right? That's the end of Zen. That's when Zen is gonna be at its most scarce. Because by 2029 December, that's when the AMP is gone and the inflation is over. Zen will only be inflatable by staking, and staking will only have a 2% inflation rate. So essentially, Zen is better monetization currency in 8 years than the Fed is right now. That's another reason why it doesn't really make too much sense to keep fucking it up. You know, like, I'm kind of happy to be fucking up my bag, experimenting and things like that. But at least you know, I'm learning, so that as I go into the later, you know, times into the future, again, we have our March prediction, which is going to be up here at 4 zeros and a 2. So if you're 4 zeros and a 20, which is pretty much what's that from this level? Yeah, it's like a 7,000% from this bottom that we're at right now. So, and we could go lower. I don't give a fuck what's happening. Yeah, 77. Let's do it. I'm okay with it. And again, the reason why is because I know the future of Zen and the behaviors of Zen. All of the Zen I'm getting today and I'm minting today will be the most Zen possible for me. You know, I'm one person in the whole thing, and that's the funny part about it. In year one, it was about staying with the marathon, or no, staying with the race, because we're all in a marathon. But there's a race in the marathon, right? Like, there's people trying to have the best time. So that was you could say that was the first year of Zen, was everyone trying to figure out how they're going to run the race, and we were all trying to stay the same pace. But going into 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm like, it's going to divide. Traders are going to come in. They're going to take over because it's going to be too easy. Like right now, what we're watching, this 10-day swing, this is what people's selling too. So if the traders were to swing this up out of this moment and turn the miners into real people, real supply people, it would change the whole narrative of Zen and how people use it. And again, I'm keeping my eye on like DB Zen because of the way that Roz is acting on in the space right now. I think he's handling it pretty well. Liquidity pool coming soon. He's working on a lot of different things. He's gonna mend his relationship with the Zenians when he drops the marketplace, and maybe that's where we get the banana tokenomics for DB Zen. So until then, you know, that's why I'm making jokes right now about DB Zen. Right now, the DB Zen joke is just basically either this shit is either we're fucked, or we're about to make, you know, life-changing gains. It's either or, no in betweens. So yeah, we hit the dollar. You know what I'm saying? So now we're a little shaky here, but it's actually all right, because again, like I was saying on these other ones that we've seen, like we can go to Matic DXN, and when we look at the pool, we can no, wrong one. This one is with Zen, so there's 2,000 over there with Zen. So over here on this one, you'll see here that there's 42, right? 42, because now the balance state of DB Zen is going to be on how much is restricted. You can only put so much in the liquidity pool because there's only so many coins, right? So people literally have to keep selling in order to push it down. But it goes back to the staking thing, where it's like, all right, how many people are in pain and they're gonna unstake and sell? That's all that can happen here. The divs are garbage. And the liquidity moved so quick to the downside from 42 cents, from $1.42, that you could the manipulation is insane, you know? Like I literally set up a liquidity pool like the 23rd, so 4 days, 4 days ago. We were up here, right? And now we're down here, which is proof that people are selling this down. They're still taking. And here's another scenario that's like awkward, but maybe we can do something as a group if Roz has time to create it. But we'll see what he does, bro. I don't know what he's gonna do. But word on the street is that some of these wallets, some of these wallets are multiple people under one umbrella. And I mean, I've already talked about that being something that needed to be here, because if you think of DBZen, it's kind of like a mining pool, and you could do it solo, but it's going to cost more money to do it solo than if you had like 5 people with you all bidding on a day trying to get the DXN to split the N, right? So like, let's say number one could be like a couple of people instead of it just being one person. You know, you would think it's like one person, but again, it could be a couple of people. They're on the access list, saving a few cents on gas. But yeah, that's probably what's gonna make DBZen a little bit more fair. We probably need to start a DAO inside of the daily lobby, and then that DAO can take over the lobby. And then if people don't like it, then they can make their fucking DAO bigger than the community DAO that is depositing inside of here. Yeah, man. That's what they need to do. They need to make the DEX. Let's go to Roz's page, because he said it on there. It's a free idea, man. I'm wrecked. Hey, you know you wrecked when you start giving away free ideas on the internet. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. What up, Remy? What the fuck is DBZen? What up, Dank? What it do? What up, Aiden? You're right, though. Micro might go nitro. Factors. What up, Bud Green? Am I watching PDXN? I'm actually not. I'm not too much in the Pulse chain, but I'm trying to be. So I got some Pulse Zen, and I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for my Pulse Zen to have some value over there. But I'm not gonna do anything else, because Zen is the value. Everything else, that's throwing dice on a wall. DBZen could be like Zen, but I'm watching it grow and become pretty much open source. Like what I'm talking about right now is how we open source the lobby. If we can all get into a trusted concept, it's almost like if Garbage Dump had built Garbage Dump with DBZen. So then it's like that first day of Garbage Dump, it could have like disturbed, or every single day in Garbage Dump, it could be disturbing DBZen. Getting those DBZen tokens, burning them in Garbage Dump. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. Maybe Garbage Dump should do that for Zen or Garbage Dump on ETH. Maybe they should build it into this lobby. That'd be kind of dope. Because yeah, that's the only way you can really balance this out. You pull together 15 people who would normally be the people down here. You know, they'd be these people. And then you just kind of remove this bottom tier idea and then add it, you know, all together. Like if all these people down here came together instead of playing individually, it would be different. Because I mean, yeah, I can't think of it right now, but I bet there's like a law or some sort of study about that. Like, because that sounds like very intuitive, right? Like if everybody came together instead of playing solo, we would get shit done faster. But yeah, Roz and them ain't thinking like that right now. That's not their mindset on DBZen. They're like, oh, this is gonna be a gaming token, so they're not really thinking like that. They're waiting for the community to come out with those ideas. It's kind of stupid. All the projects are trash. What up, crypto dude? Remy, we keep Remy in the chat. He's our honorary gauger of FUD. As long as he's here, we know that we're in the right place. What's funny is that people watch the channel and then they're like, man, this dude doesn't give any insight anymore. And what I have to say to you is evolve. Insight fucking evolves. Not all insight is the same shit. And that's the problem with crypto in 2023. So everybody does the same fucking shit. That's why I love Tree City West Stream, because it's different. It's the same but different, you know. And I hope my stream is the same way. And I know that my viewing count right now is a reflection of the bear market, because I'm not saying what people want or the agenda that people believe. It's kind of a trip, to be honest. As a researcher, as an undercover journalist, I'm like, damn, the world is toxic as a motherfucker. But it's all good though, because what's funny is that when the clock come around and then everybody needs the information, right? It's like school. Oh shit, when the test gotta happen and everyone needs the notes, now people are willing to get the notes, you know, but they had 4 weeks to get the notes. So me personally, I'd rather be someone who's, again, picking up the notes now versus later, because that shit don't make no sense. It's like sardines or whatever, you know, like everybody gonna be running the train while this shit going up. So Bitcoin's having a little pullback right now. Here comes the 50. It's looking across that 200. So this can definitely reverse and keep going up. But again, the reason why this is happening, we said it yesterday on stream, it's because of the Dixie. Oh, wow. Actually, this is kind of random. The Dixie's crashing today. So we'll see if Bitcoin reverses because the Dixie is crashing. That's weird. Oh, okay. We got inflation numbers today or what? I'm learning about this PPI index, or the producer price index for commodities. It's like the inflation. TradingView ain't right though. They're trying to make me pay for the motherfucking candles. Bitch asses. I see you though. But yeah, the Dixie has me a little confused right now, because technically nothing is working in the traditional way. But I mean, yeah, if we flip it to this type of candle style, looks a little bit different, gives us a different vibe. Does look like it's still pumping. All right, let's look at that versus Bitcoin. 50K BTC by March. So yeah, this doesn't really match up. But again, this is why I'm getting bullish on Bitcoin, because it's not matching the Dixie, and the whole world is behind Bitcoin. And I think it's pretty easy to get. So I don't know why I would not be bullish right now with the settlement of this can change the outcome of the planet. It's going to help so many different things. There's so many different resources that will be reallocated energy-wise to help produce Bitcoin infrastructure, to help elevate everybody's life. They won't just be stuck in a bank. It'd be cool. It's on the way though. But yeah, so this doesn't make any sense. Either the Dixie is on the last, either this right here that we're seeing on the on this dollar index. Either this is where it tops off and it starts to roll down, and then this is where Bitcoin just starts to go up and up and up and up. Yeah, this because this doesn't make sense. But I saw this video from this really smart economics guy, because I want to know everything about this Dixie. And yeah, they say pretty much this thing is topped out already. They were saying that this was the top, and that the next target top would have been 23 or 123. Because again, the thing about the dollar that's a mind trick when you're looking at a chart is it's actually inflating. So technically it's like the Zen chart. Technically this is more like the Zen chart, where it's inflating and it's going down. Inflation every day. So this should do exactly what it's doing now, which is it came to the top. They pumped the inflation. It came to the top. And now people are going to risk out of this into other things like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, like Nvidia. They're getting out of this shit. I do hear that there's still some more money to be made, and that's kind of why like I'm curious to what's gonna happen next. If Bitcoin keeps going up and challenging this narrative that it's a better store of value digitally than the dollar, this is when I think the dollar sees the most threat it's ever seen in history, because people know how to use digital dollars. People know how to spend digital dollars. So it's never been as threatened as right now. Like if you think of 2013, like nobody knew how to spend the digital dollar. Like even in 2015, 16, 17, no one really knew it. Now you can buy your iPhone with your iPhone, bro. Like we're in a different state. That's all I'm trying to get at. I'm trying to drive that shit home. That's the only way I'm bullish on this whole idea. Hey, maybe Bitcoin is getting ready to melt faces, and maybe it does that because people see it's getting away. And I think they also said that the BlackRock, I don't know if it's confirmed. Here, let's see if it's confirmed. iShares. When you look up Zen on TradingView, like when you type in XEN, iShares pops up. I was like, what the fuck? That's weird. Some news. BlackRock's IBTC listing was publicly viewed Monday, but no longer listed on. Okay, I heard through an OOG that the listing was already listed way back in like June or July. They're just like playing with everybody or something. Not playing with everybody, but it's just like people are digging for information. In my opinion, like journalists are looking for anything to make anything. And yeah, they've discovered that BlackRock already had something already listed under iShares, and yeah, making a big deal out of it. But I don't know what that means for us as crypto believers. It really means, in my opinion, that people are ready to buy crypto. So we should be embracing this pump, I guess, and not so scared. Oh no, I'm scared, because that's what the whales are gonna want to do, right? Like if you're watching crypto, bro, you're probably like a normal user. I noticed that most people too that follow my channel, they are a little bit more sensible about how they spend their crypto. I'm a little bit more frugal. They're trying to find the gains. They're trying to lock them in. They're not just trying to throw the bag and lose, or hope to win. I'm gonna throw the bag and hope to win. Sometimes we degen, but not all times. So yeah, that's kind of why my thought is if you're DCAing in a crypto, keep doing it. If you're thinking about increasing your dollar cost average, I honestly think we're like almost, if not now, in the window to be like, yeah, it's time. It's time, bro. It's probably time. Everything in the is so reversed, right? And what a better time to just start accumulating your favorite projects. So DXN, again, it doesn't make any sense right now, but I did say a long time ago that DXN probably wouldn't make sense until most of the Zen was coming out, because more people would be burning their Zen. So this technically would be the advantage point, where if you're burning for DB Zen, you're basically betting on people returning to the pool later. Same if you're buying DB Zen. So if you're buying DB Zen at like $1, the mindset is that you think in the future Zenians will see a value in burning Zen with over here. Like they're gonna burn Zen and they're gonna pump up the volume. That's one game. I mean, you could also say that you're just gonna make a yield, because it comes into the meme coin concept where it's like, well, I mean, yeah, you might be emotionally attached to DXN, but also when you look at the tokenomics, like how many meme coins do nothing and still see price appreciation? So what's the likelihood that this wouldn't still appreciate in price? And it has a few utilities. It's a mental illness to understand this shit at this point. It's like, fuck, I don't want to understand. I don't want to understand, but I understand that, like, right here, well, this is coming closer. And look at this, man. I love this future supply chart now. It is so beautiful. People stop minting, stop believing in Zen. Who would have known it was? Oh, that's all it took. Hey, man, just pump fake them. They'll stop minting. And I mean, even me, I don't really mint as much, because for me, it's like, oh, I'm here so early, I can just buy the supply up. But for the future, I still have single mints happening, just so I have Zen flowing, weekly, weekly little paycheck to myself, And that's the beauty. So like you can make one wallet. You ain't got to make a 5 wallet shebang. But if you're just getting started in Zen, it does make sense for you to catch up. So yeah, maybe you want to make 105 VMU XeNFTs, because you haven't started mining like we have for the last year. So you need to catch up. But if you've been here for like a year now and you've mismanaged all your Zen already, maybe that's just I need to look in the mirror. Like maybe I'm a mismanager of my cryptocurrency. Or maybe you need to understand that you're a risk taker, right? Like sometimes you could take a risk because you're going to recover. Like that's how I'm thinking of, that's like me, I guess you could say. Like I take risks because I know I can recover, not because I'm going to just jump off a fucking cliff and hope I recover. It's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck around. I'm gonna fuck up a billion Zen because I got 17 billion coming in mints. So if I believe in Zen, why am I tripping about the billion today? Like I'm gonna have 17 more billions coming in mints. So yeah, I might miss out on today's gains, but if I believe it's gonna be a healthy crypto project going into the future, then that's why I can experiment with a high risk tolerance. But yeah, if you've literally just risked all your Zen away, you're just standing here like, damn, I really got no Zen and I can't recover. You should be minting still, and you should be trying to position yourself so that in a year, or what is the max term now? I think it's like 461 days. It's gonna say here. What does it say? Does it say? It does not. What's the max term? Oh, it doesn't say here, but I think it's like 460 something days. So yeah, like that's what I mean though. You get to do it again, right? If you messed up today, just max mint, and then you'll get to do it again, and maybe go figure it out, and then you'll be like, yo, at least my crypto portfolio is cooking while I'm figuring it out. And that's what crypto should be about. That's another cool mass adoption tool of Zen, is that it allows people to live their life, right? Like you make a mint and then you go live your life. You don't have to be here every single day. It's just very intriguing to be here every day and see like the daily behaviors of humans in crypto. Like this is a really big ecosystem. So you're seeing a lot of different types of behaviors and how people act in certain areas of the subject. like XENblocks. That's in a very impressive area because you see a different mindset and a different user, like 100%. It changes everything. At least in my experience, it's changed everything that I thought about crypto. So there's levels to this shit, and yeah, if you're just minting Zen, you know, and you're just a minter, like, yeah, you should be studying this every single day, but you don't need to be here. You could just make a couple max mints, leave, go do your fucking world, have fun with your family and shit, and then come back, you know, put it on a calendar, maybe write it down. Maybe you're a physical type, you know, you're like, I'm gonna put this in my physical calendar, write it down, come back, 400 days, claim, you know what I'm saying? Let the team build while you do your life. Don't worry, because there's psychotic motherfuckers like me who are just like in Zen every day, 24/7 for no reason. Don't know why I'm here. I'm just here. But yeah, that's the two-sided coin of Zen. Is that you can be here every day and learn every inch of the crypto frontier. Because again, this is all cutting-edge technology stuff. So you're gonna learn every cutting-edge concept on the horizon. You know. But again, it's also designed for mass adoption. So it's designed for you to make a mint and come back later. Come back in 462 days. So that seems to be the max mint. Right now, though, at these prices, right, this is why Zen should keep going up in price. Because again, we're seeing this high gas because Zen is, or not Zen, but Ethereum is subjective to market moves. So if the Dixie is really pumping and Bitcoin is supposed to be dumping, so this is also kind of scary too, because you see we pumped. I just want to point this out. We pumped when this was pumping. So you know, there's, like I said, there's that one move through the grapevine move, 1, 2, 3. That's how I remember it. 1, 2, 3. So there's that 1, 2, 3 move. If this is making that 1, 2, 3 move, then technically what we're looking at on the monthly here, that this should technically just you know, it should just like actually just all gains should be erased right now, because we're going into November in 3 days. And that's another thing I was saying yesterday. I just don't see it, like on Zen, on Bitcoin. I just don't see the gains being eliminated, but it's possible. Anything is possible. Joe Biden can press the nuke button, Putin can press the nuke button, motherfuckers are gonna go into dollars, because once nukes are going off, no one knows how to spend a Bitcoin. What up, Crypto Craig? What up, Dios Land? The bull market will end around February 18th, 2025. How high do you think we'll be, Dank? Let's hope not. What's up, David? What's up, Falcuma? Hi there. Submarine mode is always but enjoyable. Hi there. Submarine mode as always, but enjoying the stream. Submarine mode, under the water, feels it. What up, though, bro? Thanks for chilling. Make sure you hit the like button if you're here. And again, this is why I'm preparing myself, bro. What if, right? It typically, when we have a short bounce, we going up. And another special thing about this chart right now is we're right here on that 50. So technically the 50 should act as support. As you can see here, we got up to it, we tested it, we came down, we get back up, we came down, we confirmed up, we stayed up, we stayed up, we stayed up, we came down, we confirmed down, and then we had a massive move off of this after a down confirmation. So this is good. Hiking Hashi, I can't say it. This HA candle indicator, pretty cool. A lot of people like to use this one. I'm not too fonded on it as much anymore. I'm not a trader. Like, again, I like to use charts to get the best price on gas. That's always been my idea on chart. Like, I'm like, all these cryptos are gas, bro. So I want to make sure I'm buying gas at the right time. And what we can see here again, like you see, this 50 is well respected. So technically, this would be the moment where you would want to rug pull, get under this 50, and then Doom's world. You know, but I don't have a crystal ball, unfortunately, so I don't know if Doom's world is going to happen in the next 3 days. I mean, that it's like almost like, damn it, why couldn't Halloween be today? If today was Halloween, this shit would be confirmed. Like, all right, cool, yeah, we're for sure going up. But we got to wait and see what this weekend does. Make sure we don't get caught off guard. You know, everybody's out with their families, trick-or-treating and shit, and then bam, you see a bunch of men running into the middle of the street holding their head on their head and phones in their air like, Bitcoin went to $20,000. Full confirm. Just hurt. Just, I can't trick-or-treat no more. Bitcoin went to 20K. It's over. I need to watch CNN, see what the fuck is going on. But yeah, everything correlates with each other. So again, if Zen is successful, DVZen will be successful. So I like Ross here. He posted his perspective on Titan. He was like, in my opinion, from a math perspective, ooh, big brain motherfucker, this does not make much sense. Ouch. Hey, I was like, Roz should start some beef. Start some beef, bro. Go the 6ix9ine route. It's actually pretty good. The beef. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? But yeah, but from a math perspective, this does not make much sense. It will encourage first day mentors, but discourage short-term adoption. Don't like that. Might play well midterm. Impossible to say what will happen long term. Curious to see how the community will engage. So I haven't really talked about Titan because I don't really care for it either. Again, I didn't get into Zen because I wanted to make a bunch of money. Like, I literally put $100 into Zen on the first day. And then I was intrigued because I like Jack Levin's story of being like, oh, I worked for Google. And then, I created Image Shack. And that caught my attention because, I'm from the MySpace era. So Image Shack was part of my era of internet. Same with Drag and Drop. So when I learned he did the Drag and Drop, I was like, oh, shit, this dude is like my era. Like, he's pretty much the OG of my era. How can I not? How can I not? You know? So it was never really about the money when I got into Zen. It became more about the money when I started to see the pieces work, like a DVZen. When I saw that engagement and the way that the community came behind the pump, I was like, wow, this is a social economic tool right here. This thing called Zen is powerful. So again, it was never about getting the Ethereum. And that's kind of why I'm not really getting down with the whole Titan narrative, because he's selling you short. The reason why Jack Levin didn't sell the narrative that the ETH that you're sending to the miners, whatever, bro, you're doing a transaction, and in order to call the transaction, you need to reserve block space. Maybe you should access list all your block space. That's what I'm learning now. Maybe access list every piece of block space. Every time you do a transaction, secure the block space. That's what we need. We need a MetaMask command so that every time we do something on the blockchain, MetaMask will automatically reserve that block space so that you don't have to continue to pay for it. But yeah, long story short, I do feel like Jake is selling a narrative that isn't facts. The ETH went to a black hole, so it didn't go to anybody, and it didn't change the behaviors of the procedure, the human behaviors of the procedure, right? It was truly just people giving away their Ethereum. So yeah, I seen Jake had posted something And I'm not even trying to hate. You know, I'm just trying to be real. That it's like, I love that Roz said that, because it's like, did he really think it all the way through, or is he just trying to get $3 million? And I mean, no hate. Oh, maybe he didn't post it. Somebody else posted it. I think that's what it is. I should have held on to that. But somebody else posted like the breakdown, and how he was in the relationship to how Zen wasted like $8 million or 800 million in ETH or something like that. Something weird. Like, he just basically just said we wasted the ETH instead of saying the ETH was burned. So yeah, it was wasted because it was burned, and because it wasn't given to someone else. So yes, it was wasted because it was burned and it was not given to someone else. So it was wasted. And that's basically why he's saying this is good for Titan price, because 62% of what was wasted will go into Titan's buyback and burn. And then another 28% of that was wasted will go into paying out people who stake Titan. Right? So it just doesn't. That's why it's like, yeah, in the short term, this might do pretty well, and that's why I'm gonna play Titan X, because what the fuck, I'm not gonna not be there for this like 62% buyback. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen, you know? No one really knows what's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna be there for that buyback. Hopefully I can make some Zen mints out of it. But this 3%, I'm not even hating on it, because honestly, if Jake, if you make $3 million off of this shit, you are a goat, bro. And that's how it should be. I don't know. I guess I might be a little bit of craziness, but like, when you think of entrepreneurial concepts, like, wow, this man really dropped a decentralized contract and made $3 million off y'all, and y'all gave it to him. Like, damn, I need to do that shit. The fuck am I doing? I'm on the wrong side of this crypto shit. I'm over here technically breaking it down when I should be technically taking it up, you know what I'm saying? But I prefer the way that I give my information. Going long on this shit. Your March price prediction will get wrecked so hard. Hey, if they pull the rug right now on Bitcoin, I'm fucking done, dude. That's what I'm saying. I need some ops out in Russia. Where my Russian ops at? Y'all can hit me up just in case a nuke gonna go off. I can sell all my positions. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like what you saying, Dang? You saying all cryptocurrencies with Titan in the name have been failures. Stop using that name. Yeah. I don't know why he used the name Titan. I've been thinking about a lot of different names, because the thing that fucked me up about technology names is Uber. Bro. Dude, the name, the brand Uber, bro, like, dude, they really fucking branded Uber. That's really close to Ube. And people still say it to this day. I'm gonna call you Uber. You can't even say Lyft no more. It's not like I'm gonna call you a Lyft. You know, Lyft isn't tight to say. Like, I'm gonna call you an Uber. You know, that's like Google. It's way cooler to be like, hey, Google that. You know, versus a Netflix that, or Netscape that, Bing that, Bing. What the fuck? You know, trying to say Bing, like, what the fuck? Google. That's cool. You feel me? So that's kind of why, like, I like Zen. Like, you just say Zen. You know, Ethereum, Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin. Look at the energy when you say Bitcoin. You know, Zen, Ethereum, Titan X. Damn, boy, that sounds like I need to be opening up a beer when I say that shit. Titan X. Uber is a Dutch word. It's a German word. It means over, like over top. Uber as in it's over. We won this fucking market share. Oh, I see what they did there. Uber's a good one though, man. Shit, that one's so good. I've been thinking about that too, though. I'm like, if I really made a tech brand, what word would I name it to make it cool? To make it the thing that everybody wants to say, and it brands. Because I'm a really, like, again, like, my real name is Brandon, and we've always said that, you know, maybe the scripture wrote it in for me to understand brands. My name is Brandon, you feel me? So branding, I'm huge on that. Even when you watch my old streams with Kindness and Jake, you'll notice that I've always come from the approach in crypto from a brand stake to see how it interacts with the behavior of man. That's what I love about crypto. It changes the behavior of man. That's how we change the world. We don't change the world by making people wear different clothes or making people play different games or making people say different words. We literally get them, you know, moving in the direction of, like, you know, the brand, bro. I don't know how to really say, like, humans, like, just being a good human, being a good Samaritan, you know, being a good civilian. There's just this instinct. You don't need to be like, you know, like, you see somebody fall down, and if they're really hurt, and you a good person, you won't be like, yo, let me help this person up. You know, that's just humanity, bro. That's just intuition you can't teach, and that's helping the world. So I don't really know. That's what I love about long-term shit. Like, hey, how does shit help the world? How does shit change the world? How can this make things go big? How can, you know, I love that we just had the speech brand tangent just now. How do we make things energetic like a Bitcoin? Man, Bitcoin is so good. Bitcoin is the best brand in crypto, bro. Straight up. And it's not owned by nobody. I mean, soon to be owned by BlackRock, but currently not owned by nobody. XENblocks. It's got that energy at the end of it. Blocks. Xenium. Xenium is cool. That's a cool one to say. Xenium. That one sounds like I'm literally about to land on a different planet. Are all-time lows still possible? I mean, yo, that's like literally the whole lecture right now. Is Bitcoin finna rug? All-time lows are possible if Bitcoin's rugging. If Bitcoin's not rugging, you can say goodbye to that shit. Because this gas is gonna stay up. And gas, and again, Zen is entwined with gas. So if gas is up, Zen is going to go up in price. So yeah, that's my whole thought about it. I'm not too sure if all-time lows are going to return. Deoshland would say, what are you talking about, fool? That shit going down. But then I would say, right now, you can max mint and you're making $3 per VMU at 26 Gwei. But the day that, like right now, we had a couple days, or here, we can go to the block native. Let's look. Let's view the chart. So right here, what day is this? So Wednesday we had a scare day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is when Zen game ended. We have 5 hours of 50 Gwei and Zen game ended. What the fuck is gonna happen when it's like this every day and everybody can't really do Zen no more? Like, Zen game ended at 60 Gwei. I knew I should have played that shit. Gosh, I'm beating myself up on that one. That's a big decision. Every time I look at it, I'm like, damn, I should have played the game. All signals were there. So this is the scariest thing to happen for anyone that's praying for all-time lows. You don't want to see this gas stay stable in a higher area, because then that means that everyone has to pay attention to it. So this goes up to 59 again. Instantly mints are no longer profitable, and you need days, right? So right now, technically, let's say I'm a market maker, I would want to try to make as many wallets as possible to get the G rank up, so maybe I can push these term days. But no one has the economical value to do that. That's what's cool about Zen, and what makes it kind of have like its own security. Like, the only way to really take Zen down, to beat time in Zen, is to have enough capital to beat time. And to have enough capital to beat time means that you're going to 5150 the actual Ethereum network. So that's, again, why I keep saying Zen is an intuitive tool. It's embedded in all of the blockchains that it's involved in. It's literally embedded into it. So once this gas stays at 59 every single day, you go to sleep, you wake up, it's still 59. You eat lunch, you come back, it's still 59. For weeks. You know, like that's when we know again that things are going to happen, because it's showing here it's not profitable. And there's no way you can get out of it. I think profitability really starts, it's at 46. Nah. Yeah, it's at 40. Nope. Okay, yeah, then 36 it is. 36. Ooh, nah. 35? 4? So yeah, at 34 GWE, you're making 18 cents per VMU on the Zen. And that's to say that you're getting, you're in 462 days, you're going to be able to claim it at 34 GWE too. Right? So again, man, I mean, we've been talking about this shit for a whole year. If you don't know how Zen works yet, you're still trying to discover, man, like, welcome to the show. This is why we're cool, calm, and collective Zenians, because we know that time is on our side. I tweeted this once upon a time ago. I said that the only thing that is helping DXN and Zen not like lose 100% faith is that at some point people will lose resources, though they won't be able to use all the resources again unless we have people ganged up on top of DXN. Then that means we need to make a new gang. And Roz, I got ideas, bro. Let's make a new gang. We can counter this with the community, using multiple outlets. But yeah, Zen's gonna be chill. We just need to wait for it to pan out. Like, look at this. There's like no minters in the future, and everyone has to max mint now, because again, if this is a bull market, like everyone wants, this is a real bull market, guys. This gas is about to get crazy. Even if it's a rug pull market, the gas is gonna get nuts. Look at ETH pull back to this 50 here. Just trying to make a graveyard doji on the monthly. Oh, so ETH is actually down for the month. That's kind of crazy. Are all down? Let's look at. So is everything down but Bitcoin? Whew, look at that Zen one. Jesus. What a shitcoin. Not Tron. Tron going up against Bitcoin. Oh, what do we have here? Yo, I have like I have at least, actually I don't know. How many mints do I have on 420? Let's see. I know I made some though. My stoner ass. There ain't no way I'm not making. Gotta be the weed. I didn't jump into OP, base, Moonbeam, OKXN because they are all distractions. Don't water down your portfolio. That's a factor though. I'm excited for the high gas fees. Those people will say I should have minted on Matic and Phantom. Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. I already know. Yeah, bro, this isn't our first rodeo, bro. That's why, like, I'm cool with everything that I have going on. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave. Oh shit, did I not get that? I did not get that. I think it's like 2 days. It's a day old. Speaking of Moonbeam, I have a Moonbeam mint ready. But let's look at 420. Oh, it says I got 2 on ETH. I got 2. We get high, we get high, we get high. I wish I would have had it end at 420. I should have been more strategic about that. More strategy on the way. But see, this is why I'm not really worried about what's going on in Zen right now, because I have my pocket of opportunity, right? Delayed gratification. So you can have a ton of fun if you make future mints. But if you're not minting into the future, if you're a short-term minter that's only doing 200 days and you don't want to put your whole fucking body in the lava, then yeah, you deserve to get partially burned. right? Those that get the fucking dip, that are taking the dip right now, we're gonna come out different human beings. They're gonna be like, yo, those are some bright ass Xenians. Looks like they just walked out of a volcano. Like, hell yeah, we did. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Justin Sun, Dank, I have a tinfoil hat theory about Tron right now. I think Justin Sun has it tagged to Bitcoin now. He has to have it tagged to Bitcoin. I'm glad I have a little bit of Tron. I held a bag. So, and on Tron, let's look at Tron real quick. Tron is a I guess, like, if I had to, like, what do you call it? If I had to, like, say, like, what's another coin outside of Ethereum, EVM, that I like, I'd be like, I fucks with Tron, man. I think Tron is definitely gonna be hitting $1. It's gonna freak people's heads up. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? But I noticed they dropped the bandwidth. So the Tron has free transactions because it's delegated proof of stake. So it's a fork of Ethereum, and that's why I got a lot of FUD, because they literally even forked the white paper, and they just translated into Chinese, and yeah, it's 100% fork. But what they did was, to make it a little bit different, was you buy Tron tokens, you stake them, right? And they did an ICO, so you had to buy the Tron tokens from the smart contract. Then they airdropped you Tron tokens when their mainnet came out. And then when you got those Tron tokens, you could then stake them to your wallet to give yourself free transactions. And that's what the bandwidth was. Bandwidth and energy is where, when you stake your Tron tokens, you get more of either or, and you get free transactions, right? So that was their delegated proof of staking, which was pretty cool. It just never took off because it got flooded hard. But what Justin Sun did do is he integrated Tron into a lot of different things. So Tron is pretty stable as a crypto when you look at its infrastructure. So I wouldn't sleep on Tron at all. And versus Bitcoin right now, yeah, it's pumping versus Bitcoin. It's pumping versus ETH. It's crazy. Shout out Justin Sun. Justin Sun. What is this? V-Coin. Or V-Chain. Damn, throwback. I haven't seen this watch list in a long time. XENblocks. Throwback. There's a throwback one right here. This must be like a 2017 list. I ran out of spaces on another list, so I just started doing this one. But yeah, this must be like a 2017 list. It's got Ethereum Classic on it. ETH Classic. $16. Still valuable. I don't know why. EOS. God damn. They shitted on EOS, man. This is versus Ethereum. So, okay, this is my watch list from back in the day, when I realized that if I'm going to look at any of these tokens, I have to look at them versus their balance pair. See, this is an ongoing realization I've been had. Like, back in 2018, 17, like, again, the narrative is you want more of the native coin. And the natives have always been Bitcoin and Ethereum. They've never changed. In this new world, right, natives have changed, where you can make a derivative off a derivative, and that's why it's suspicious that there is no DXN Zenpool that's popping. That would be the easiest way to make DXN popular again, is pairing it with Zen, so that there's an hedge versus Zit or whatever. But I mean, I don't know anything. It's not my coin. Not my coin, not my problem. I bet you 1 million Zen that March prediction would fail. All right, T.O. Schlein, we're on. You know, I got my eyes on 50K, bro. 50K BTC by March. 50K. I might have to get a t-shirt that says it. 50K. Bro, why do you think 2 zeros and a 4 in March? Not 2 zeros and a 4. 4 zeros. 4 zeros and a 22. Not 2 zeros. That's way too much. That's way too high. But who knows, right? But yeah, my March prediction is right here for Zen, because I think that Bitcoin will be at 50K. I think Zen will be strict or stressed on supply because most people are burning it, and since they're burning it, that means that right now the most Zen is coming out. So in the future, in March, it will really be delegated Zen, where that Zen is either Zenians holding their Zen, Zenians taking profit from their Zen, or massive burn like 333 auction or something replacing the 333 auction, getting ready for X1 chain. And X1 chain is on its way, man. XENblocks is telling us that X1 chain is on its way. Once XENblocks is decentralized and immutable, that's why I was saying once that happens, and it's pretty much like on the right there, man. It's right there. It's kind of scary to see it happening because I know every day I'm losing more and more ground in XENblocks. Because I can only do so much. Right now I got two A40s running. Had these things running. The one's been running for like 4 days. You can see here it's made 103 Xenium blocks and 194 Zunis. This one's 40 cents a day, or I mean $10 a day, another $10. So now I'm up to $20 a day, but whatever. It's not whatever, but you know, I want to make sure I have enough blocks so when I want to set up my node, possibly in the future, I'm gonna be able to, you know, I'll have enough XENblocks to experiment, set up a node, bitch. I got fucking blocks, and I won't have to buy them. Right? Why not get them for free right now? Not that it's not free, obviously, I'm spending money, but why not get them now when there's less people playing the game, you know, and then waiting. And we know that more people are coming in because difficulty went up significantly over the week. Let's talk about some XENblocks. I haven't even talked about that yet. I know I'm about to lose all the followers. Everybody about to dip the fuck out of here. They are smacking the red X on the browser right now. Once X1 is set free, we will know shit is in the concrete. Yeah, dude. Once X1 is like out, like they're telling the masses, yo, you can burn your Zen for X1. You're too fucking late. That's how I'm gonna talk about it. If you're hearing my voice right now, you are too late. Once you hear you can burn Zen tokens for X1 chain, you were too late. You should have minted more. Yes, I know you're gonna say it. I should have minted more. I should have participated more. When? I'm so sad. I don't have that evil ass laugh. You dummy. We were telling yo dumbass to mint 40 days into Genesis. Obviously, Jack Levin is trying his best not to fuck this up. Every day I hop into the XENblocks chat. I'm like, all right, so is Jack Levin gonna fuck it up today? Is today the day that XENblocks? Damn, I just realized that this isn't fitting in the frame. You guys get to see the build right now. Let him build. All right, there we go. Now you can see all of the Zunis. But yeah, right now what just happened is they introduced broadcasting. So again, the crazy thing that's happening with let me get my thing over here. Whoa. So the crazy thing that's happening right now is they're linking let's see if it's here. Oh, they don't have it here. So not yet. Because everyone's still getting into Stone. So one thing that's happening as well, I'm gonna say it, is when you don't see it pinned, just know that it's a community idea. That's kind of how I'm solidifying everything moving forward. You'll see it be pinned, and then that's when everyone's like, this is a go. But when everyone's kind of chatting about something that they're doing, that's like the research happening amongst the collective hive mind. So the research happening right now is about syncing all the nodes together and getting everyone to get nodes that are on the same clock. So it's called a blockchain listener script that Jack has written so that he can have a script that everyone runs that's running sync node. And then as they're running sync node, syncing the blockchain, they're also running a script that is listening in on their syncing with other nodes that are syncing, creating the speed in which that we now know we can sync transactions across the chain, right? Because transactions are happening, people are syncing the transactions, and then those transactions are being listened to by an app collecting the data of it syncing. So we're getting fucking close, bro. This shit is hilarious. That's why now I'm like, man, I gotta get, if I want to get a node, I need to get hardware. I just thought about this, and then this morning I woke up and I was like, let me see if Jack tweeted anything last night. Right? I'm like, let me just see, Mr. Jack Levin. Let me see what this motherfucker talking about today. And then sure enough, it's like me and him are sharing ideas, or he's stealing my ideas. He posted the type of thing you need to run the node. So they're gonna probably make it a requirement that you have to have the best hardware in order to be part of Xenium. So the hardware is gonna play a factor in the price. There ain't no way people are gonna have all this expensive. I don't know if this one's really that expensive. Let's see. This might be like $200. You see, that's not that expensive. The thing is that if everyone buys them, then they become more expensive because there ain't that many left. Ooh, actually, it's not that $200. This bitch is $700. $700. Nice. For 16 cores though, makes a lot of sense. That's awesome. Yeah, AMD Ryzen 7950. So that seems to be the requirements to have a node. If you want to try to get into this, you need to have a 16 core or above processing motherboard. That's pretty much what you need. Yeah, I would say 16 and above. If you have 24 and you don't have that card, this motherboard, you probably are still lit. I'm saying motherboard, processing chip. It's gonna go on a motherboard. But yeah, you'll probably be still super lit because I like the 16 cores. Where did it go? Yeah, he posted this, how you can run it. And yeah, he's slow. And you see this is what's crazy too. No one really cares. Like, here's some analytic research that I'm doing based on Jack's stats. So ever since Jack started posting about Xenium, his stats have gone extremely down. So people won't even like his posts because they probably don't want to have the interaction in the algorithm. Like, I didn't like this post. I don't know why. But usually I'm liking this post because I know if I like it, then it'll show up in my likes on someone else's timeline who doesn't see it. So liking posts as a content creator is important, and you can tell by like a content creator's engagement whether or not it's really hidden. You know what I'm saying? Like, he does the post right here. It says, I will do nothing. This one sees 24,000 engaged, you know. But then he does this post. Randomness isn't hard. We use primes, which is funny. Fucking nerdy as shit. Because primes are just hard numbers to find already. So you don't need to be random about finding a hard number. Just look for a prime number because it's going to be hard to find. But you see, this one only has 18K because no one really cares about what Jack Levin has to say. They only want to see what Jack Levin has to say. So we are in a here, even this one too. We see posts about the difficulty having an increase in just 17K. No one really gives a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Stop that. Stop talking about XENblocks. All right, so I'm mining the bottom of XENblocks. I don't have any super blocks yet, though. That's just sad. I hope I get them one day, though. I really do. I rented a VSP, and I have my Zen game and Zen GPU running along with sync node and the listener script for the network testing. I'm totally nerd shit, wasting money for the culture. Hey, when we have our nodes, Tree City West, I'll stick some Xenium on your node. Because that's the part that people haven't understood either yet. In order to have an X1 node, you're going to need to mine Xenium. So it's not like people are going to be just validators on X1 chain. They're not going to be nodes, like the node, the validation node. They'll just be I think it's going to be like delegated validation, where people can stake to nodes and they yield rewards from that node confirming transactions. So the 21 that are going to be voted in, that's going to be really interesting. And yeah, I can't wait to see who's the representatives in the first batch of delegated humans, I guess, you know. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna be there. You know, it's gonna feel like some Game of Thrones shit, like the X1 21. Oh man, some Game of Thrones. But you're gonna need to mine XENblocks in order to get there. So you're already doing yourself a disjustice if you're not mining XENblocks, because you're basically saying you don't want to be one of the 21 nodes, which is fine. That is actually okay. Everybody mining XENblocks is okay with that. That we don't want you to feel like you need to be a part of it, because we want to be a part of it. I see you, Playboy. True hash heads are here, bro. Shout out Zen. You know what it is, bruh. Here the price prediction for BTC for February, and you think it's gonna be 4K? German word is not Uber. The German word is Uber, not Uber. I wish I could say it right. My damn English accent, dude. Horrible. But yeah, here's my stats right now on XENblocks. I've mined 1,000 blocks, so I have 11,000 Xenium. And this is what they were saying. This is why your first real milestone is going to be getting 1,000 of these things, because so far the community consensus is that you'll need 10,000 blocks in order to navigate, you know, being a staking node in this ecosystem. So it could get smaller, it could get larger. Right now, everybody just said 10,000 as a group, because again, it's decentralized, so it's just a bunch of group thinkers. So I hit the milestone. I'm hyped. I'm gonna keep minting, and I know it's expensive to get here because the difficulty is going up. As more people join the network and more people take the opportunity, the difficulty will continue to rise. I'm sad I'm not getting any super blocks, because difficulty rising means less super block opportunity. But at the same time, I want to see the network become secure. I want to see the network become immutable. I want to see success. So I'm not going to be greedy and say that this needs to do XYZ because I don't have any super blocks. You know, maybe that's what happens for me. You know, I don't get any and the shit explodes, and that's the joke. Man, he spent all that money. He didn't even get no damn super blocks. Everybody's just shitting on me because I got no super blocks. Like, even though I fucking interacted with the whole idea, they just cannot take their mind off how I got no super blocks. God didn't even get that full of super block. Is he really a crypto G, bro? I'm trying to speak it into existence right now. Hey, yo, can I get a super block? I'm mining hard though, daily. But yeah, like this weekend, I expect something to I don't know what to expect, you know. I got a DJ this weekend and it's Halloween, so I gotta go get a costume. I think The bar at DJ at, they're like, yo, you gonna wear a costume, right? I'm like, man, y'all really want me to wear a costume? Fuck, this Instagram shit is crazy. I'm like, I'm about to go as a thug. Or, you know, like the traditional man Halloween costume is a basketball player. That's an easy one. What's another easy costume? I remember one year or multiple years I was a ghost cutting holes or cutting holes in sheets that I put over my head. I always think that's a good one. That's a classic one though. You want to just throw some shit together, be a fucking ghost. Can't nobody stop you. What they gonna say? That's a shitty costume. It's like, no, your shit sucks. What the fuck? You spend money on your shit. Like, my shit free, bro, off the bed. What's another free one? Just out the closet. Yeah, gangster's always easy if you got some dickies and some what do you call it? A flannel. You can be a gangster. If you order a pizza and you have a polo and a visor, then you could be a pizza delivery person, but you got to order a pizza, get a pizza box. So you still gonna have to invest in the pizza, but at least, you know, you don't have to go out and buy a costume and you get a pizza. That's not that bad. I like that with Bud Green. You could be a homeless guy. That's a free costume. That's a free costume we might wear every day. This market don't turn around. Might be a homeless man. Might get honorary homeless 24. Just kidding. What else is another free one? What's a free one? I just wish I owned a cape. Then this whole vampire idea would be so easy. I just go to the dollar store and buy the fake blood, put a cape around my neck. We good. But I don't have a cape. I know that a cape is gonna cost me. It's gonna run a bag Halloween weekend. It's like the worst time to buy a cape is during Halloween. Like, boy, you should have bought that cape in August, boy. The fuck you doing buying that shit October 27th? Boy, like that's $100 cape. Yeah. That's the number one. Those are the number one things: a ghost, a homeless man, a gangster, and a basketball player. Those are the 4 easiest costumes you can pull out your closet. Everybody should have that in their closet. Bud Green says you can also do Captain Save a Ho. You gotta dress up like a E40, and you gotta spin around in circles. Paint yourself silver and put an X on yourself and be a Xenium. Lols. That'd be funny though. I should just put an X on my chest. What are you? I'm a Xenian. What the fuck is that? And then I'd just be like, have you ever heard of the book of Zen? If you have a few minutes, I'd like to read you the first paragraph of like-minded individual. Like, damn, what the fuck? This is a cult. Yeah, I can't wait to see. This weekend's gonna get crazy, man. The craziest thing about Halloween weekend that I said yesterday, but I'm gonna say it again, is that it's the one weekend where everybody on the planet is accepted. You know, everybody gets to go out on Halloween. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how you roll. Everybody's throwing you a high five if you outside doing a creepy crawl or, you know, just being festive. So it's a pretty unique thing. I always like think about it like The Sims, because it is kind of also a pretty abstract human behavior. Some people won't dress up all year, and they'll specifically wait for Halloween. So for me, it's always interesting to watch the Halloweeners that go like hard for Halloweens, and like it's cool to see those people who are typically introverts. Like they're like, this is my season. And they like come out of their shell, and you know they're out and about on a Friday night, and they never do that shit. They're out and about on a Saturday night, they never do that shit. So yeah, I do love the energy that Halloween brings, because it's one of the only times where everybody is allowed outside. It doesn't matter what you are, who you are, or what you do. Yo, we're getting creepy tonight. And then it turns 12 a.m. and then all the parents and normal motherfuckers like, yo, we out of here, bro. It's getting too creepy. It's getting too thriller. Y'all can have all that. We're going home. Not the Silver Surfer. I once wanted to be Captain Planet. I wanted to be the black dude from Captain Planet for the longest, but I don't have any short dickies. I'm not gonna go buy none. That's the funny part about it. Yeah, man, I'm just chilling right now. I kind of said everything I want to say going into the weekend. I don't really think there's anything left to dissect in Zen, because Zen is complete. It sucks when developers get to that part. Oh man, it's complete. What you talking about? So we're gonna be waiting for Titan X. Get your ETH ready. My strategy is gonna be do one day. I ain't doing more than that. Maybe maybe 5. Okay, maybe if here to do my Zen, my Zen perception on Titan X, it would be 1 day, 5 day, 10 day. And if it can last 10 days, you know, on the 10th, you know, then you're on the, or you can, if it's lasting 5 days, you can bet on 30. Cause maybe, and then you're stretching, right? Cause it could definitely die quick. But yeah, if it lasts 5 days, maybe you make a mint for 30 days. But do not max mint. Do not max mint. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. Just because I said it, now it's going to be successful. Whatever their max mint length is. But I will not be max minting. I think it's a little bit different of a max mint than if you do it here in Zen, where you're max minting based on amp. Titan does not have an amp. It does not have a decreasing factor that makes the inflation go down. Hyper's inflation is going down from market participation. So if people stop participating in the market, then it's just an ongoing inflating token. But Zen does have a disinflationary factor, which is the amp, and as the amp goes down, inflation goes down. So still very curious on how they're gonna curve that shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want to max. You're basically signing the fuck up. If you max mint for Titan X, but you didn't max mint for Zen, yeah, you should max mint for Titan X. Yeah. That's for you, bro. Be a paper bag, cut out the hole, and cosplay as Bank Robber Jr. Hey, a paper bag wouldn't be bad either. I don't know if I can get my headphones though over the bag while I'm DJing. I would probably have to have my headphones on under the bag, but it'd be funnier if they were on top of the bag. Oh, would you look at that? I've got a claim. So over here on Moonbeam, I'm feeling a little salty because now I'm getting to a point where I'm claiming my EAA of 6%. So it's getting a little sad here. I'm like, damn, no more EAA. But yeah, I'm still claiming on Moonbeam. My prayer for Moonbeam is send it. I believe in you, Gavin Woods. So I believe in Moonbeam. 14-cent max mints right now. I'm starting to look at Moonbeams. Like I'm like, fuck it. I guess I got to get deep. I guess I got to go deep into it. So I started looking at Moonbeam's actual chart, and they're just like Zen. So they're at the bottom of whatever this is. So if this blockchain has a lot of upside potential, that means my Zen is going to rise with it. And I want to be on chains that are going to have a lot of upside. That's what I want to bet on. That's why I want to bet on Avalanche, because I know it's going to have extreme upside. But the way that it's moving, it's almost like, why wouldn't I bet on Glamour? Because they have an 80%, like, what is it? Like, they have a burn where they're like burning like their coins like crazy. So this price is just a representation of them selling VC money. So I'm bullish on Moonbeam as like a token. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just keep mining Zen, because Zen should rise with Moonbeam just like it does on any chain. It should rise on up. Damn, for real? I gotta have another one. There ain't no way. Ain't no way. Yeah, my Moonbeam stack is going crazy. I need to stake it down. I was burning for DB Zen. I have another Moonbeam coming out this weekend. All right, what about another one? I have 2 more, so maybe I'll stake it after I get those out there. But yeah, Moonbeam on DXN is pretty chill. And again, people are like buying it up and burning it daily. I don't know why, but they're doing it. So this is seeing active volume, and it's pretty steady. So the Moonbeam's in. It's ready to go. It's ready to go. So all I'm saying is position yourself in your favorite chain, which is with Zen. If you like Pulse Chain, position yourself in Zen. You know, even though it's dipping, if you like Pulse Chain, just buy the dip. If you like this one, buy the dip. If you like this one, buy the dip. You know, eventually it should turn around. You got time on your side. And also, the faster it goes up, the faster it goes down. Always use that too. Optimism's in, going north. The faster it goes up, the faster it goes down. But yeah, this is looking nice. It's just people aren't moving liquidity from Ethereum to Optimism. And that's the problem. Once a Zen move happens, you're dealing with people having to come to the chain, and some people aren't going to do that. That's why ETH to Zen will always be king. Realistically, what you're trying to do is get the operational users on that chain to start interacting with Zen. That's another good reason to be bullish on P.Zen, because it's one of the only chains where the Zenian is actually actively using Pulse Chain to buy Zen. And there's Pulse Chain users intrigued by it, so they've been buying it and using their Pulse to fuel the price. That's how you flip Zen on a fucking blockchain. That's why I won't do anything on ETH yet, because we don't have enough Ethereum users or enough capital of Zenian to push the price higher and higher. But eventually it will happen. Eventually, a bunch of Zenians that are here today will get rich off of ETH, and then they'll bring those ETH gains back to Zen. You know, it's almost like, what would the Zen price have been if everybody had sold DXN at $90 into Zen instead of selling it into ETH? Right? What would that have been like? Jesus. Yeah, coming soon. Those are our vibes, all coming soon. We're just in the bottom right now. You're seeing the slumps. Not many people get to see the slumps of crypto, man. So welcome. I forgot I made Pulse Chains NFTs. Oh shit. $12 super chat. A stream. Get you one super black. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get a super block, bro. I'm pissed I made less than 5,000 VMUs on Pulse Chain. I got busy and I didn't go back. It's all good, dude. People still don't believe in it. We still have hella time in Zen, because a lot of people don't believe in Zen. So, I mean, look, there's only 22 people here. At the height of Zen banging in April, there was like 100 people a day trying to understand it. Now there's only 22 people trying to understand Zen, and it's still moving. Like my daily view count, I use that as a metric. These are all the real ones, y'all. If you're watching crypto but right now, or if you're revisiting this, you are the fucking realest person in crypto. Like, what? Yo, you believe in vaporware, because everything else has promises attached to it. This is one of the only cryptocurrencies in existence that has 0 promises. Like, well, I mean, once you get the XENblocks, you're in la la land. You are literally burning money. You are giving it away. So there's levels to this insanity. And it's awesome to see because it's going to be constant infrastructure if this insane idea works. You know, best ideas come from the craziest ideas. And most would say, shut the fuck up. I don't even need to look at Twitter. Some people go through Twitter. Sometimes I go, maybe I should go through Twitter. But it's all the same. All of it is the same. I love this meme that's been going around though. X2Y2. NFT motherfuckers, when you ask them what it was like trading in 2021. That's exactly how I feel. That's why I'm like, man, can we get back to that, bro? That was an amazing time, dude. That shit is gone. Gone forever. Shout out to Parfetta. Parfetta had posted a funny ass photo. I reposted it, but follow me on X. Don't follow my ex, but follow me on X. Don't follow my ex. Yeah, look at this photo from Parfetta. Why didn't it make me like this though? I'm a little Smurf mushroom. My little ETH bag. I fucks with it though. This little cute dude right here. When retail comes, act normal. Let's see, what does this fool Parfetta have to say right here? He said, be ready, guys. Let's read it like Parfetta. Be ready, guys. It's going to be bananas. Zen Crypto is still after 1 year of FOMO, bad actors, etc. We are here to show you the world that crypto can be fair and the first of its kind. That's how Parfetta be talking. He be fucking putting emphasis on shit. People are used to seeing the same things over and over again until they change their perception and move into a new and they move into new perceives. Or I'm gonna remix it for you, bro. I got you. Until they change their perceptions and they move into new perceptions. That's all I got. The world changes, technology changes, and crypto changes from narratives every 4 years. Zen is here to stay and to win. Who is with me on this one? Like, tag, 3 friends. You always love that shit. Like, tag for 3 friends. You could tell Parfetta from the beginning of social media. Like, tag, 3 friends. He put retweet too. That is politically incorrect, homie. Repost. Get with the times, boy. Now you can tell where people come from in social media because of how many hashtags they use. I be telling myself I gotta stop doing that shit. I'm like, man, I'm just so programmed to just throw hashtags in all my blurbs. It's just programmed. I'm programmed to hashtag holidays. The program, bro. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Hey, that's funny. A day ago, I said that it was paying at 109, and now we're at 108. Gonna have a big ass. Gonna have a big ol' ass. DXN. He's trying to catch something. But yeah, nah, this sell pressure is gonna stay intimate until the next move. So don't get your hopes up. DXN is 100% hopium. There is nothing about DXN that is not hope. That shit is hope. And so many people are waiting to play Titan that's what's affecting DXN. It's an unfortunate thing. So hopefully once Titan plays its role, people will see like, oh wait, this shit is just a cash grab and we just made Jake $3 million and now he's gonna go and tell people, hey man, I once made $3 million in crypto. And that's fire. That's why I'm not hating, because dude, are you gonna make $3 million in crypto? Like, do you have the following? Do you have the architecture? Do you have the ability to pull together that much funds? Does he have the ability to pull together that much funds? You know, just 3% of $1 million, that's 300K. So is he gonna pull that together? Oh wait, no, that's not 300K. Man, I always fuck it up on the fucking math. The quick maths, man. when it comes to thousands and hundreds. I need to get better at that shit. That's a fact. That is a mother fact. Yeah, 30,000. My bad. I'm like 300,000, 3,000. No, bitch, 30,000. Yeah. So if he pulled together 100K out of all of that madness, he would make $30,000. Or if he pulled $1 million out of the whole shebang, I don't even know what $1 million of ETH is. Let's see, what's $1 million of ETH? Because that's what I think his motive is. I don't think his motive is to change the world or to help crypto. I think his motive is to make money. So if his motive is to make money, that means everyone's motive is to make money, which means they're probably gonna make money. You know, you get enough people together that want to make some money, they're gonna make some money, but it's just who's gonna dump first? That is the question. Or who's gonna dump and then reinvest and then keep rolling with the times, because that's what it would be. If it's gonna be like DBZen, then the idea would be to try to sell your Titan and reinvest in minting to sell it again, and keep ROIing on your bases and make your bag bigger and bigger over time. That's why we can't stop DBZen unless we come together as a community so that we can offset the bags, because that would fuck it up if everyone came together. So we'll see if that's what maybe Jake is gonna steal my ideas right now. We're pretty deep in my stream, so he'd have to come all the way to the end to hear that one. But yeah, if they built some sort of hyper or some sort of thing to continue like the rotation, or to be a part of the mining. So if hyper is a miner in an automated miner in the miner, then yeah, maybe there's something that can keep this going. But yeah, you would need a bot that keeps moving so that it keeps people coming back to something that's different. Like that's the only reason DXN is down bad, because you come back and it's like, oh, there's only $1, or not $1, there's only 1 ETH in the pool. Like if there was a bot like TitanX is saying that buys back and puts the ETH into the distribution pool for everyone else, now you come back and you're like, wait, yesterday it was 1 and today is 2. Yo, yesterday it was 2, today is 4, and so on and so on. That excites people. It gets people wanting to get in, you know. But again, that's not sustainable, because the day that, hey, yesterday it was 16, but today it's not 32, but today it's 13. Oh wait, yesterday it was 13, but today it's 10. It's 10. You see what I mean? So it's not sustainable, because the mindset is, once it isn't the same the next day, you're gonna have a cascade of people selling right after. And that's what Roz is talking about in this blurb he wrote here. Is impossible to say what will happen in the long term, because once you get to that moment, he experienced it with DXN. He didn't have a patch for the fucking boat. That bitch took on water, and now we're at $1, bro. I say we scrap it and do it again. I say you throw away DXN 1.0 and you use DXN tokens to burn for 2.0 with Zen. Start over and repair the relationship with Zenians in this protocol. So then that way we can not have an intruder or have some sort of human that's literally about to absorb all this capital that could have gone into DXN. And I'm gonna have to participate because, yeah, it's going over here, bitch. What the fuck? I'm not been in crypto for too long to be like emotional about a ticker. Only ticker I'm really emotional about now is Zen, because it's not that. And it has a lot of variables to show you it's not like that. Titan could not show you that it's not about the cash. That shit is about the cash, boy. And that's fine. It's okay that I feel like it's okay. It's about the cash. That's what it's all about, Jake. I hope you make the bag. Sounds like DBZen is turning into Luna. Don't say it ain't so. I mean, it's pretty much that Luna right now. It's 99% down. I still think it's savable, because the thing about DXN is that it's gonna exist forever. So if you essentially built something on top of it to get most of it, right? Like let's say I build here's DApp A, which is DXN's vanilla pool. Then we build DApp B on top of the vanilla pool, where people in DApp B, they burn Zen, they burn DXN, they get DXN 2.0, and then the ETH that's going in to that pool is going into the first pool and kind of allocating coins. And that's why it would need to be, it's like more of an index. They would need multiple people here. It's almost like you can, damn, that's actually kind of a really cool idea. It's almost like you could set up like a VC funding idea without having to have VC funding, where everybody just pulls together inside of the pool, knowing that there could be potential loss. But if there's 7 participant groups, then they could to potentially hedge to make it profitable. And then others would add themselves because of the hedging of the bigger groups. So that's why I think it's salvageable. How can we salvage this? Salvageable. So I think we can salvage DXN, but I just think it takes a little bit more brain power and execution. And it would need a Roz to step up to the plate to be like, I'm going to execute this shit. He already said he's the game master, so how are we thinking of a better game? That's the problem I have. Maybe he ate off, maybe he bit too big, he chewed too much. So that was kind of big ballsy things to say. I make games, boy, I'm good at creating games. Then his shit with the, nah. For all y'all on Twitter shilling DXN and Titan, to Kathy Woods and Mark Cuban. Damn. Yo, Mark, buy my coins. Mark, buy my coins. What's happening in the real world? Actually, I didn't even see it. What's $1 million in ETH right now? We not allowed to see that or what? Like, you can't see $1 million. What the fuck? What are you doing on CoinMarketCap? You can't afford $1 million. That's funny. 100,000. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. It's because it's moving in price, isn't it? The fuck is wrong with this thing? $1 million ETH into USD because CoinMarketCap says I'm too broke to look at that. So, how dare you? Or not 1 million ETH, but 1 million USD. So 563 Ethereum. So if Titan sees 563 ETH, like let's just say it's off that like $1 million, and that's what I'm trying to price in. How much money can Jake make off this? Because that's how big the pot will be. How many people are gonna bet on Jake to make money with Jake? Because Jake gonna make the 3%, and who knows if there's other people in the pot and they want the 3, and then it's just like DB10. So instead of it being one motherfucker, it's actually like 8 people getting the 3%. So they all have this mindset to make it good for themselves, because they all win if they all make it good. You know, that's a little scary. We'll have to get there when we get there. You know, hopefully some of our favorite people don't show up on some weird ass list of people who got airdrops for marketing this shit. Where do the marketing funds come from? The 3%? Fucking me. Why y'all worried about what we do with 3%? So can it see 1,000 ETH? I don't know what the release was for Zen on day one. How much ETH? They said it was 800 or 80 million USD. Yeah, so 4,000 Ethereum went through the contract on the first day. That's a lot of ETH. Damn, that's a lot of ETH. That's not that much ETH, but that's a lot of ETH. Just for people to pool together ETH. Shout out to Jack Levin, man. He pulled together a lot of ETH, man. we'll see if Jake can do that. I mean, this is pretty high. I read, this is where I read the tabloid that put this into my head. Somebody was saying like, oh, he wants to match this so he could get 3% of 80 million, because 3% of 80 million is 2.4 million. So Jake would make 2.4 million on the release of Titan X, which is fucking, like I said, that's actually pretty badass, dude. Like like, you didn't do that shit. Like, damn, he really pulled together like that shit. Like, damn. Like, who knows what you're fundraising? I don't know. I'm just putting the dooms out there. I hope he's laughing somewhere. Cause yeah, I mean, who knows what you're fundraising? But yeah, if he can pull this shit out of his ass, you can make a pretty penny, because it's gonna buy back the Titan token. So if you go in on Titan token, you can, you're gonna be able to get the fuck out and probably ROI. Now, how long it lasts, I don't know. That's why it's like, I wonder how long can people mine Titan for a day, sell Titan, mine Titan for 5 days, sell Titan, mine Titan for 10 days, sell Titan. How fucking long can they do that shit before it looks like a Zen chart? Before it look like this, like, oh, and then what? Then what they gonna do? It's not attached to Zen, it's attached to ETH. So theoretically, since it's attached to ETH, it would need support from Ethereum. So you're betting on ETH users putting new ETH into Titan X. Once 16 is not 32, you come back, you're like, wait a second, that's supposed to be 32, but that's 10. Signal. Yeah, when that moment happens, everybody gonna get the fuck out of Titan X. And then the question comes, is it salvageable? Is it like a DXN? Can it be salvaged? Levin's law. If it goes down 99%, will it return? Will it return? And that's why, again, I have my joke right now is, yo, if this is all bad, then we're fucked already. But if this is not all bad, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. These levels will be salvaged back to these levels, because this is the goal. So today's complications are to get to tomorrow's goal of rebounding to $95. So, some people really bought up here and bought here at $11 and here at 30. So those are the two critical levels of sell pressure, where once we get out of a certain range, you're going to see a lot of sells happening. But the question is can they salvage the project so that when this range shows up, there aren't any sellers? There's actually people holding, and it's getting back there because everyone's holding DXN, not because everybody's selling DXN. So you can't really, and when that happens again, you can't compare Titan to DXN, because Titan has no cap supply and DXN has a 5 million cap supply. So then this becomes again superior based off its logic. Come on, Ross, do something, man. Fucking do something, man. This video is for entertainment purposes only. None of this motherfucking shit is motherfucking advice, bro. Buying cryptocurrencies will definitely get you wrecked, and it might make you cry. So I always recommend crying first, clicking later. What's up, chat? No, that's 7 figures on ETH fees. After 6 years, I find value in other places. I just talk ETH Zen dank. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's Zen crypto Deutschland. He represents Germany, bro. Cheers, bro. Hey, what's up, Mick? Thanks for hanging out, dude. I know it's late over on your side of town. On your side of town. So yeah, big ups, everybody. I hope you have a safe weekend. If you're not gonna trick or treat, I know, like at least on my block, seems like they're having like festivities for the children tonight and tomorrow. They're not waiting until Tuesday. So if you're gonna do something this weekend with your kids, you know what I'm saying, I don't have any kids, that's what I'm saying, your kids. Be safe out there. You know, this world is crazy. So I have a niece, and I always say the same shit to my sister. So it's like, yo, be safe out there. Watch motherfuckers, watch everybody, but have fun, because that's the spirit of Halloween. It's supposed to be goofy, get a little scared. You know, oh, whew, thank God the world isn't scary like that, you know? And hopefully that's what we're seeing right now in this crypto market. And it continues through the weekend. And we don't get, you know, skulls on Monday because they just rug pull us all the way. Same goes for like Zen. I want Zen to keep retracing. I didn't say the number value, but yeah, I guess I did actually. Yeah, I would like to see Zen retrace and recover off 6051. We see that things are looking really good. We see you get below 51, and then this weekend, I would say going into Monday, you might want to start hedging possibilities. You know, we'll see where gas is. We got to see where Ethereum is. We got to see where Bitcoin is. Like I said, the sentiment has changed. Just like whatever mainstream's doing, we got to be right next to them. That's going to be the best place. And then again, XENblocks, waiting for transactions, waiting for synchronization of the blockchain, and just waiting. We're waiting on everything to come together, man. Once it all comes together, we're gonna be swimming in a world of Zen, and the haters will say, turn it off. We'll be like, there's no kill switch, bitch. This shit is immutable. Gotta blow up the earth now. Gotta be that rational sometimes. Zen game is about to hit an hour. Oh, for real? Why'd you say something, Tree City West? You just lost the game, dog. You gotta learn how to hold your tongue, bro. Let's look at it before I get out of here. Get bigger daily yields and more Zen later. Is it better to have all your DXN tokens staked on DBs and NFTs? Not necessarily. I think being in the liquidity pool is a smarter idea. Trying to catch some of this trading. If you have a bunch of tokens, you might as well just go into the LP and become a provider, because you'll make more off of people going back and forth. Right? Like in a 24-hour period, there's $53,000 of trading fees, and there's $61,000 in liquidity. So technically, if you have a good chunk of DXN tokens and some ETH, if you put it in here, even though the ETH is going down because people are selling, again, you're betting on recovery. So if it, again, I guess why I'm trying to paint this picture where if it does salvage itself and recover from this area, providing liquidity is not a bad idea, because you'll be essentially getting more DXN on the way down and trading fees. So you'll be the winner at the bottom of this at the bottom, whatever this is. But staking in the vanilla app, staking in DBZen, those are dead in the water because no one's playing those games. So you're not going to get anything. It's going to definitely do a lot more justice over here. He said timer. Yeah, it looks like this is getting to a 1 hour. Awesome. No one's burned their keys yet. 54. So some people think the game is going to end. So we got some people thinking the game is going to end. Did we get under 10? Now, my first, here real quick on this. I want to see some millions get burned, so I know it's real. If we start seeing millions burned, we know for a fact it's time to start buying keys. Because everyone's betting on the game to end, and no one trusts the clock. And that's good to see, because if gas goes up, dude, I'm trying to win this bitch. Now I know it's gonna be hard I know there's gonna be players playing the game at 60 Gwei. So I'm ready. I'm gonna have Arsenal ready to buy one key at a time. So winning the pot is on the table. ROIing on keys, not necessarily. You could take the gamble, get a bunch of keys, burn them bitches, but then if the game keeps going, you're gonna be hella sad that you don't have those keys printing you ETH. So yeah, it's a gambler's game. Everyone's gambling. This is going up pretty good. I'm not gonna press the burn button. Nice though. Nice. It's looking good. Everything looking good. But yeah, 1 hour. Keep your eye on the clock. Could you explain how to set up some DXN in the Uniswap pool and not get wrecked? Oh, I could do that real quick too. Fuck it. For the weekend, So if you want to do it yourself, I actually have a pool set up, but it was horrible. But the philosophy on it is why I set it up. Or the market philosophy, the market movement is why I set it up. That's the philosophy behind it. I thought the market was getting ready to move upwards at 40 cents or 140. But instead, it viciously moved to the downside on me. Viciously. It's because I did it. That's typically why everything happens. It's because Crypto Bro finally made a fucking move, and I need to get my name off of my wallet so people don't know that I'm fucking making moves. But yeah, I made a move. Got shitted on. Hold on, we gotta get out of Moonbeam. Back to Ether. There we go. Hey, where is it at? It's like, actually, this pool sucks so bad, we canceled it for you. Free of charge. Yo, this pool sucks so bad, we got you the fuck out of it. Where's my pool at? Nah, fam. Wait, what the fuck? Where's my DXN pool at? No. No. Where's my pool at, bro? Oh, okay, never mind. I understand. Wrong wallet. See, everything in crypto is just like that. Human error. But yeah, okay. So real quick. So I set up this range, right? So let's look at the price range here. So you see my minimum price was $3.95 and my maximum price was $1,118. And now the current price is $1,605 for one DXN to one ETH. Or for one, or for one ETH to DXN. So it costs 1,600 DXN to get one ETH, right? So that's the range. You're always going to be doing it in that range. So when I go to set up a liquidity pool, the first thing I do is I switch the price of DXN to Ethereum. Once I have it in the ETH price, now what I can do is I can do a range. So that's basically what I did to set up the range here. When I created this, oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, they literally rug pulled me. No, not y'all. They did it to me. So I set up this range because I thought DXM was getting ready to go out. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll DCA out using the liquidity pool and maybe get some fees. And, you know, I'll reestablish a DXM position if it's real. And we keep going up. If not, you know, at least if it goes down, I'll be able to take the ETH and buy DXN at a lower price. Right. So I set up the range at 1,118 ETH per DXN. And I got that range from this here. Like, so right here, it doesn't really show it. It's kind of like backwards because it's got extra O's. You got to think of Ethereum. You're doing it backwards. Think of the O's now as in front instead of behind that way. So I looked at the range and I seen that up here at 19. That seemed to be an area of resistance. So either Ethereum's going to 19,000, you know, or DXN is going to become more expensive, pushing itself to be balanced at that. So that was the bet, because I didn't think ETH would go to 19,000 and DXN would rise with that. I just thought it would be DXN rising. So that's basically the theory here is if DXN goes up in price, it's because people want more ETH. So it should go higher in price than ETH. So if I have DXN, people are going to want to buy my DXN and give me the ETH. So that's why it should go up and higher. So when you're building your Uniswap pools, that's kind of what you're making your perception based on. So when I make a new position, like let's say right now I want to do Zen. So I have Zen tokens. And then I want to do Ethereum. right? But I have Zen. So your range is always going to be in the coin you have the most of, that you want to get more of the other coin. So I want more ETH. I have more Zen than ETH. So when I pair these things together, let's see what's going on here. Invalid range. Of course it's invalid. What the fuck is up in the place to be? It usually doesn't look like this, so something is off. Okay, here we go. So you could do like a full range. What that means is that it's going to set the lowest price and then it's going to go to the highest price. And then when you hit the amount of ETH and Zen, it's going to ask you for the corresponding amount of each balance. So right now 144 million Zen is worth $80. So it's asking me for $80 worth of Ethereum in order to match the pool. That way this pair is going to be balanced forwards and backwards as the trading pair progressed, right? So if more people want Zen, then I should see more ETH because they're going to be buying my Zen I'm providing. If more people want ETH, then I should see more Zen because they're going to be taking the ETH that I'm providing, right? And vice versa. Always and always. That's the liquidity pool in a whole. Put both pairs and people trade amongst it, you get fees, right? Full ranges get you a good amount of fees, but you can get even more fees if you provide a certain amount of supply on a certain side. So what that would look like is me coming up here, and right now, when you see right here, when I'm pricing it in Zen is priced too low, right? Like Zen is super cheap compared to $1,000 right now. It's nowhere near a penny, so it is nowhere near $1,000 like an Ethereum. So it's better to flip flop this into Ethereum, so you're dealing with millions of Zen to ETH versus the other way around, which is like the price in millions whatever the fuck you want to say, to ETH, right? So like it's like, all right, how are we gonna build this out? I want to just provide Zen. I don't want to provide ETH, right? So if I do a max or if I do a full range, I'm gonna need to provide both sides. How do I make it so I just provide one side? So what you do is you remove the infinite signal sign here. I'm just gonna put 0 for now. So it's telling you what the highest price is, which is, so it's saying 8 trillion Zen per 1 ETH. Really? Oh, it's 8 billion. I think it's just got an extra 0. It could be 8 trillion. Let's see. Then what we do is we go back to this chart. You gotta have both of these. In order for you to make a liquidity pool, you need to be charting in the price of ETH on the Zen so you can make a range. Like you shouldn't go in on it blind. You can just simply flip this over and you can see here 9 zeros and a 31. So when I go back over here, I can see the price here, 31. It's the same thing. Just the 9 zeros now are, see, 4 zeros. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the 9. You see? So it's just reverse. I think that's where a lot of people get confused. They look over here and they're like, wait, what the fuck? Like 9 zeros, like how do I make this range? But that's what it is. It's just reversed because it's the amount of Zen to 1 ETH versus here where it's the amount of ETH to 1 Zen. Right? So if I'm gonna make a range here, now that Zen is going down, realistically, if Zen's going down, that means people are gonna be selling Zen for ETH. So I have the ability to get more Zen here, but I need to provide more ETH so that people can take my ETH and give me Zen. You want to provide more of one side when it's going up. So if this kept going up, then yeah, I could provide Zen and then I would get more ETH as the price goes up because people will be giving me ETH to take my Zen, and so on and so on. So right now in speculation that we are in a you know, in a test of time, I would probably be speculating on the down, right? Price going down. So if the price is going down and I want to buy some Zen, then what I would do is put more ETH than Zen. So what we're going to do here is the price right now is right here. This is white line. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Can I scoot this over or what? It's not going to let me do it or what? Oh, the bitch froze. Hold up. Hold up. What up, Aaron? Yeah, I mean, it's really easy. Once you, with the, like I said, the hardest things to understand is how do I start? But I think a lot of people start incorrectly. In my opinion, you want to start with the chart so you can find out the range. Then once you find out the range, then you can see what side do you want to give attention to, right? So let me see. How do I form this? So let's say I want to do 0.2 ETH, which is 35 ETH or $35. Now what I want to do is move this slider. Okay, so I want to open it up actually. Yeah. That's what I want to do. I want to open it up because if Zen is going down in ETH price, or excuse me, if Zen is going down in price, then it's gonna go up in the amount of ETH needed to match the USDC price, right? It's gonna go up. So as price goes down, Zen versus ETH goes up because I need more ETH, or I need more Zen now to capture one ETH. Okay, so that's why, like, now what I want to do is use my ETH to capture Zen because I think we're going down. So I'm gonna open up my slider and I'm gonna make it bigger, betting on this current price going from like 31 to another price. So let's go ahead and put this slider right here where the current price is, and you'll see here now I have a different scenario. I'm providing that 0.2 Ethereum, but I'm only providing 1 million Zen, because now when I make this pool, if Zen goes down in price, I shouldn't be surprised to see $35 worth of Zen in my liquidity pool, because I purposely set it up to go down, you know. So how can I perfect this though? Like, how can I even get even closer to identifying the strength, you know, of the index or of the chart? Again, that's why I keep promoting switch your price from USDC into ETH and then chart from here. So what we can see here is that if this were to retrace, our next form of support on the Ethereum side is going to be this level here, which is 9 zeros and 2.5, right? So 9 zeros and a 2.5. Which is gonna get a little tricky to try to comprehend. 9 zeros and a 2.5. So you would essentially have to double this. It sounds super weird, but that's why it's like really hard to portray, and that's why you see tiers here of where everyone is setting up their buy side liquidity or their buy ranges. So I kind of just do it ×2, or I'll like go up, you know, like if it's 3, I'll go to 5, because again the concept is to find a range so that you can get trading fees, right? The smaller your range, the less opportunity to make fees. The bigger your range, the more opportunity to make fees. The smaller your range, the higher percentage of fees you get. The larger your range, the lower percentage of fees you get. So more risk, more rewards. But again, you could lose out on fees if it's going to go lower than your pool's perception. And that's what's wrong with me right now in my DXM pool. Mine is built going the opposite direction than the market headed, and now it's out of range. And I need the market to get back to $1.40 before I can get fees, right? But if I would have set up a better range where at $1.40, I made it so that if we dip to $1 and I had enough ETH to support my DXN, that's what the problem is. I didn't have enough ETH to support the DXN. So if I would have had that, then I could have better managed this low and still been getting trading fees in this area, and so on and so on. So that's like the whole idea of a liquidity pool. It really starts on the chart, and then it just starts on understanding what side of the chart you want to be on, right? Like, do you want to be in what do you want more of? Do you want more Zen or more ETH? And then what is the market? And then what is the range to set it up so I can get either or? And then what is my what's my target goal? Is my goal to make fees, or is my goal to buy now? Right? The smaller the window, the faster you buy. The larger the window, the slower you buy, but the more fees you can accumulate over time. But you need time. If it never reaches it, right? Like let's say DXN never goes back to $1.40, then I'm wasting time, right? I'm wasting time in the liquidity pool because I could have just already canceled out and moved into a better fee structure where people are actually trading. So that's what you bet on when you extend out this more, is you're just betting on time, allowing you to be like, oh, we're going hella low. Like if you think Zen is going low, that's what you would want to do. No worries, Falkuma. I'm here for the team. What is the Zen ETH price right now? Oh, I think I just posted it. Zen verse ETH is 9 zeros and a 31. Zen verse USD is 6 zeros and a 55. Oh, I guess, yeah, you could say it's that way too. Yeah. No. Don't do it that way. Don't do it that way. That way it's gonna fuck you up. Yeah, just keep it priced in this. And just know that if this is going down, then you want to scale you want to be on the other side of this. But yeah, that too. This white line in the middle is a representation of the middle of the pool. To the left is up the chart. To the right is down the chart. So if you're being positive to the right side, like if you're like literally if you're playing more to the right, you're literally saying that you want more. You believe it's going down in price, so you're gonna get more of a certain coin as it goes down, whether it's ETH or Zen. So like in this instance, in our climate, Zen is going down in price, so I'm gonna provide more ETH so I get more Zen on the way down, right? But if Zen was going up in price, then it would flip, right? And then maybe now it's ETH I want versus Zen. I'm going to provide more Zen and get more ETH as ETH goes up in price. Or I can set up this range to try to put myself in it for the whole time so I can just ping pong all the fees as it goes because I'm a fucking supply head. Hash heads, supply heads, which one are you? But yeah, that's going to come with the future. A lot of people I notice are setting up full ranges right now in Zen, and they're just setting and forgetting. They'll be back later on. So definitely try to figure out how you want to set up your formula and where you want to be. Just don't be like me and try to bet on something. I bet it. This was a bet, dude. I bet that DXN was going to go up in price, and that shit did not. It went down. So bad call. Should have bet on it going down. Leverage and shit. All right, but yeah, that took me into another 30 minutes of my stream. None of this is financial advice. This was just me trying to show you how to use liquidity pools. And this is your boy Crypto Bruh. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Monday. Back in my original spot, probably standing again. Running it back. NFTs coming this weekend. So if you like my music, if you like the music in the streams, you can be a proud owner of one of the jams. I'll probably be releasing 5 songs over the course of the next 5 weeks. All of them will be from the show. So if you enjoy the show and you enjoy the music, I hope you'll find interest in this. I'm pretty sure each NFT will be priced fairly affordable, like probably like $10. Like it won't be like anything fucking crazy. That's not what it's about. It's just about making rare items. So there will only probably be like 22, and I'll probably make it too where you can just buy whatever you can buy it however you feel, but it'll be a minimum price of $10 worth of ether. So that's probably what it'll be. It'll be a minimum of 10 ether or $10 worth of ether, but you can bid whatever you want, so that if you buy it and then people in the future go, damn, you got one of Crypto Brothers motherfucking songs, bro, what the fuck, he went hard that 23 to 4 5 6. You're like, yeah, man, I got one of them artifacts. So you can make your own price, but yeah, it's only gonna be like $10. What up, Taken? Toodles. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out on that last end, man. Y'all have a good weekend, and yeah, stay zen. Peace.